morning, mi gente. Yeah, this is Alex here, making this video. So I am going to swap out a fuel pump on a 2001 Honda Civic EX. I'm going to show you an easy way how to do it. I'm sure probably a lot of people do it, but you know, see how it goes. So let's get it over here. Where it is. I already unhooked the negative on the battery, and I've already came over here. So you want to take out this back seat. Basically, there is a 10mm bolt right there, and after you take that out, you bling bling, you know, just pull it out, pull out the seat, and basically has this cover right here. This cover goes right there. There's four Phillips screws, and well, after you take that out, well, before you do all of that, you wanna, before you disconnect the battery, you wanna you know, turn on the car, you know, so it can suck up whatever gas that's in the you want to take out the plug first and then turn on the car so it can suck up all the gas out of this line right there, which in my case, my pump went out, and so, you know, it wasn't pumping gas at all anyway. This is my, excuse the mess in here, this is my girlfriend's daughter's car. So anyway, I already took this gas line out right there. So what I'm gonna do next is I have this screwdriver, little pry bar screwdriver. And I'm gonna use that with a hammer, because I want to take this ring out. You want to tap it there. I'm going to take this ring out right there. You want to get it like right here on these teeth. Go counterclockwise. So let me see if I could there's no way to do this. So I'm gonna let the phone down, give me a minute. I'm gonna get that ring out of there. But before anything, as you can see in here, it has all this, I don't know how all this stuff got in here, but you want to vacuum, you know, grab a little vacuum cleaner. You want to get all this out of there, so that way when you pull this ring out, you don't want to get all this stuff in the tank, you know, and it's gonna cause problems later on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get the vacuum, and I'm going to vacuum all this dirt and leaves and grim and grime, whatever the hell it is, and get that shit out of there. Be right back. Okay, I pulled out the old Hyper Tough and removed all that leaves and stuff out of there. So now we are going to loosen up the ring. Get her done. loose. You see all that dirt just grimming up, coming out. I'm just gonna loosen it up some more and probably get the vacuum again and kind of just get a little bit more in the vacuum. Excuse the noise. I mean, you might have to lower your volume. We go again. Just tap it some more. Give it a little tap. Oh, can't get it with my hands yet. Just keep on. Sorry about the noise, guys. I might have to mute it. Don't want to damage this ring because you don't know. I mean, the fuel pump I got is a Carter, you know, says original equipment, but I don't know. You don't want to damage this ring a whole lot because you don't know if you might be able to use it. You know, you might have to use it again with the new fuel pump, you know, from other experiences I've had before, and you know, and people that I've talked to, sometimes the ring that comes with the new one will not fit, you know, properly in there. So don't want to damage it. Okay, beautiful. It's coming out. Okay, there we go. Got her out. Okay. So now, put this in there. I got a oil pan here. You wanna get a container or something like I got right here. I'm gonna just use. I have 3 of these oil pans, so I'm just gonna use this one. Get that pump out of there, and you know, get it in there. Anyway, you're gonna have to probably snug on it, pull it out, and back and forth. There we go. Got it. Get it out of there. Ooh, we got a fuel tank here, full tank. Okay. So now, this holes out of the way right there. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get some rubber gloves for this one. All right, I'll be right. Okay, so there we go. We had a full tank in there, but anyway, we got it out. We go ahead and like basically rip this thing out because I mean this would go attached on there, but obviously, you know, I had to maneuver it out and pull it out, and so you know, these are supposed to go in there and couldn't get it out right. But anyway, here we go. Now, get the new fuel pump. It's in the, wait a minute, let me close this door, leaving that. I recommend when you're doing this, you know, do not I repeat, do not leave these doors open with that gas tank exposed like that, because you will never know. Somebody pass by, throw a match. I mean, just can't trust nobody. But anyway. So here goes the new fuel pump. It's the Carter for that '01 Honda Civic EX. I think I paid, it was on Rock Auto for like $175, but I didn't buy it from Rock Auto. I ended up buying it on Amazon Prime for like $5 cheaper. I think it was $175. $175 on Amazon Prime, $179 on Rock Auto. Rock Auto, I had to pay, you have to pay for like $10, $15 for the shipping. Amazon Prime, no. Amazon Prime, I pay taxes, so it came up to $181. And on Amazon Prime, when if I would have bought it on Rock Auto, it would have been, I think it was $197, close to $200. So there we go. So, unbox it here. And it, yeah. But anyway. You might be asking, why am I smoking? Okay, yeah, I'm smoking. I'm far away from the car. I am probably like 200, 300 feet away from the car. And the old fuel pump is probably like 100 feet away from me. So I'm in my garage, far away. So I'm not gonna explode, so don't worry about it. So basically, opening up the box, it comes with a new ring. Like I said, maybe the ring might, it should, original equipment, it has to fit. Bear with me here, I'm working with one hand. Anyway, here we got it, the new fuel pump. Looks identical, the same. That's about it, it's in there. Looks identical, just like the old one. But the only difference is, I don't know the old one. I don't know what was the brand. But, yeah. Okay. The old one, I just don't know what the brand was. Just put that up there. So this is the new fuel pump. Has the, I believe this is the gas. This is what tells, since this is what tells how much gas the tank has. Right here. Why? You want to be very careful too, because expensive. You don't want to break it before you can put it in the car. But anyway, there we go. Here we have it, just like that. And that's how exactly it's gonna go in the car. You know, let's say right there, this is the back side of the seat. So it's gonna go in like this towards the rear, like that, because this has to be facing the front of the car, and the switch, plug for the switch. But anyway, okay, let's go have some fun. So here we are back at the vehicle, at the new fuel pump right there. It's a Carter, original equipment, Carter fuel pump. Not sure part number, but I mean, that's what came up. But anyway, it's get this show on the road. I'm just gonna put this right there. Get some gloves on. I do not want to touch this gasolina. Already smells like gasolina in here. Well, have to tell the little girl that her car's gonna smell like gasoline for a little bit, maybe. But, yeah. Huh? Yep. Right there. Get this rat out of here. I don't need this no more. Gotta be careful putting this thing in here now. I mean, it seems like such a small hole for this big fuel pump. Anyway, probably have to let's see. Don't want to break it. Gotta check something out right away before I proceed. So that we have it in there. So basically it goes in there, and you gotta get that rubber piece in kind of spring loaded. You gotta basically you gotta have two hands, because you have to like push it down in one corner, kind of push it down in there. But then the ring around, the new ring around the fuel pump tends to bend up. So, I went and got a screwdriver and kind of like, kind of helped it in a little bit. Not, I didn't do it with force or anything, because you don't want to mess up that ring, that O-ring that's around that fuel pump. But anyway. But then, I used my fingertips as well and finally got it in there. And after I got it in there, I had the new ring fit. The new ring is in there. So all we got to do is tighten it down more, give it a few taps. You don't want to over torque it. It's going to have a good seal. You just got to make sure it's nice and tight. Anyway. So, put on my old gloves here. And still spend a little bit more with my hands until I can't no more. That's basically what you want to do. You want to spin it with your hands until it won't go no more, and then kind of like grab your pry bar or something, and kind of like tap it. Seat forward. There's some room in here. Okay, I'll lay that down right there. I'm gonna try to set the camera right here. Yeah. Sorry, I apologize for that. Could only do so much with two hands. But anyway, I'll be back. Let me just tighten this up more. So now it's in there. So basically, you don't want to over tighten this, because if you over tighten, it's not going to do nothing. You got to make sure the pump, after, just make sure that I basically hand tightened it, and then I kind of like used this little pry bar and kind of tapped it, you know, little by little. I'm just making sure, you know, it's not supposed to move in there, it's not supposed to spin, so it should be good. So also on the old pump I had to take out this clip. This clip goes right here. So basically I had to take this clip, you know, the new pump doesn't come with this clip right here. So basically this clip, I had to take it out the old one. And so how it goes is just like that in there, you know, just like this. Just like that. That's how it goes. And this, you want to put this you want to put the ring and slide that in there. Just give it a little snug back. You want to just pull it back, you know, the way you know it's locked in place. Take that out of there. And just plug it in. You know, I'm just plugging it in because I want to test it. But right now I'm not gonna do nothing. Just gonna try to get a little bit of gas in there still. Just gonna let that dry up and probably dry it up myself, and I'll be back. Okay, got her all wrapped up. Got the pump in there, no fuel pump. Everything good to go. I started her up, and I mean, it took a minute. It took a little while. It took a minute because you know, the lines were empty, so I had to, you know, pump the gas to the injectors, you know. So basically, got all of that in there. Put that on there. Go. Got her started up. Brand new fuel pump. Just got to put the back seat in. And it is good to go. Listen. You hear that humming? That's what I like. It hums now. Got her in there. She started right up. I mean, excuse the mess. But prior to that, prior to the fuel pump, I had, you know, before I bought the fuel pump, I checked the PGM-FI relays, which are right there. Let me show you. There's these two relays right there. One is for the air and fuel, and the other one I think is for the transmission. But anyway, I replaced both of them. I replaced both of these, the blue one and the brown one. I think that ran, it was like $55 for both of them. I did that before the fuel pump because I wanted to make sure that it was the fuel pump, you know. So which I should have done from the beginning. What you can do is, if you're not sure if that relay is good, the blue one, which is for the air and fuel, what you have to do just to make sure it's sending the signal to the fuel pump. When you turn your key off, when you go turn it on, and when you turn it back on, just turn the key and put your finger right here as you're turning the key. And if you feel a little click, you're gonna feel something, that means the relay is good. But I replaced the relay. The other relay, yeah, I did feel the click, but I still, you know, had ordered them already before checking it, so I just replaced them anyway. The other relay is good. I just save it just in case on a rainy day. But starts right up. on this 2001 Honda Civic EX with 170,000 miles. We bought it for her when it had 152,000 miles. So they put like, what, 18,000 miles on this car. She drives it every day to school, to work. It's an everyday driver. This car goes wherever. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna probably leave the seat out like that and get her so she could clean this up. She got some money in there. You know, kind of clean it up before I put the seat in. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was it for the video. This was a replacement of the fuel pump on a 2001 Honda Civic EX 1.7 liter. I think this is the same procedure. How you change it is good from 2000 to 2007, I believe it is. Same thing, or 2005, I'm not sure. But that's it. So the next time, y'all.